Wednesday. It's the most stunning day outside. I haven't picked up the vlog this morning yet, but I'm making my coffee for the day, so I figured I'll show you guys my new coffee recipe because honestly, I feel like I've perfected my coffee recipe. So I make all of my coffee in a mocha pot, which I'm kind of toying around with the idea of getting like a mini Nespresso or like espresso machine that I can tuck under the counter. I don't have an espresso machine because I don't want it on the counter. It's days like these and the last few days actually where I'm like, I have no energy. I don't feel like doing this. I don't feel like putting this together. Mind you, it's a machine. It's a contraption, okay? So we're gonna do my classic mocha pot latte recipe. I feel like these are probably the best that I've tried so far, and I think they're like a classic. I say that with no knowledge backing that up in the slightest. You literally just put it in the center on medium, like medium heat or whatever. I normally do it between 4 and 5. You have to open the top up, let it brew, and then once it starts coming out, you turn this on low. Yeah. Why do I sound so unsure? I know what I'm doing. Okay, let me start over because I feel like I'm unsure of myself now. Semi-perfected. A good brew. Sometimes it comes out really bad though, so I'm not a professional yet. That's gonna bother the crap out of me. Today is kind of just like a classic work day. I'm working from home for my day job at the marketing agency, and I've got like a busy admin day. Like my coffee's about to start brewing. You're gonna hear it, but I've got a busy admin day. I need to do a bunch of stuff to prepare for a bunch of shoots that I have this week and next, and then kind of just like clean up my like emails, my content phone. This is my content phone, and it's like filled to the brim, so I need to make sure that everything is in the right folders and everything on our Google Drive for like client work and everything. But very admin heavy day today. And then tonight I do have a client, like a wedding client mood board that I'm putting together that I want to send over by end of night. So I'm excited about that because I'm basically kind of finished with it. I just need to put that together and then send it over. I don't know if I'll get to a hobby tonight, but I do want to post on TikTok. I don't feel like I'm in the mood for filming right now. I feel like I'm kind of in a filming slump, which is okay, but I'm gonna try to put together some like photo posts. I feel like I've been doing a lot of content that focuses around like wedding design tips and like event design tips, but I want to do more focused on like actual design elements because that's kind of what I started off doing, and I think I connect a lot with like my OG follower, and that sounds so pretentious, but it's true. I was posting these like out there ideas and like showing them the actual ideas. Now I kind of talk more about like the educational side of it, of like this is how you can come up with these ideas, which I love, and I feel like I'm naturally just progressing into the like educational role, which again I love so much, but I do still want to give and share ideas because I do have them. I'm just so busy and it takes a while to like build out different concepts and everything. But anyways, I want to get on a schedule because I work best on a schedule and my productivity works best on a schedule. So I just need to get it together, get things in order. We're still working on building a good routine. I think time blocking is going to be the thing that helps me the most right now, because once I'm off, I need to allocate my time better and not just say, okay, let me rest for a little bit and then I'll go to it. Let me work on this for a little bit and then I'll work on something else. Like I need to allocate my time better. That way I have designated time slots for the different things that I'm working on because there's so much and I love it. I love having all these different interests, but it is hard to keep up with sometimes, and it does get you into like a mental overwhelm, puts you in an overwhelmed state, and then you're just stumped. So anyways, I'm gonna work on what I'm working on. I'm making a coffee right now, and then I'm gonna do what I need to do. I put together a shot list, and then I'm just gonna try to get some stuff done for the rest of the day. to this coffee, and it's an agave cinnamon latte, and it's so good. The guys know me at the coffee shop now. Every time I come in, they're like, "You want a latte with oat milk and agave and cinnamon?" I'm like, "Yeah." Then they go, "Hot or cold?" Because I can never stick to just one. I'm not a coffee connoisseur, but honestly, in the recent months, I think I'm on my way to becoming one. But I will say there's a downside to using too much ice, because then you have like not enough coffee, and then you're like 3 sips in and it's just ice in your cup. But I do use quite a bit. You can't really see, but I use like that much. Recently switched to buying soy milk at home. I will say I noticed that I am very, very bloated, and I saw a video on how oat milk has a bunch of stuff in it and makes you inflamed, and I have been really, really bloated. I suffer with bloating so bad. Oh, it's 11:11, make a wish. I suffer with bloating so bad that I'm just like, I need to try something. I'm just gonna try soy for now. I also like it milky. My agave, I just use the Madhava, I think is what it's pronounced. Clean and simple. This is my favorite one. I've used this like for years, since I started using agave, but I'm gonna do quite a bit. I also just can't see, so I am a little bit spitballing this. Yummy. And then we top with cinnamon. Any cinnamon works. That's perfect. Wait, there's also 8 grams of protein in this. You guys, we got a pleasant little surprise for the afternoon. So I have Bunny. I've been trying to have some time with her, but recently her sleep schedule has been so off. So the time that I'm normally free to watch her, she's normally like sleeping, and she's just downstairs with her parents. But her parents just went out to go run some errands, so I have her for the next bit. I'm so excited. I'm officially done with like my work day. It's like 4:45 right now. I'm gonna like pee and kind of reset the brain a little bit. I really want to do some writing, actually, you guys. I feel like because I got done today actually on time, which I might have to do a few things later tonight for work, but for right now I'm kind of just logged off. The brain has been a little exhausted today when it comes to work stuff, so I kind of just want to detox the mental, do a little bit of writing or reading. Maybe I'll just read a little bit and then get some work done on my book. What am I saying? Not my book. I literally can't think, and I don't know why. Do you know what it is? I was on a call with my cousin earlier, and she was like talking to me about like her day and everything, and then it got really silent, and I got overstimulated from the silence, and I was like, does that ever happen to your brain? And she's like, no, because she's a 6th grade teacher. She's like, I love the silence. I was like, what about when the silence is still? She's like, no, I love it so much. And me, I can't stand it. And I feel like for some reason since that moment when it was like really still in my ears, my brain is just kind of like not okay. So I just need to like recalibrate for a minute. So I can just watch it while I do some work, but I also think my camera is spazzing because it keeps like zooming in, zooming out for no apparent reason, and that's not nice. I'm gonna do some work on my phone. I really want to put together a like wedding design based off of the theme A Day in August or A Day in October, like a fall, really fun, really whimsical, a little bit Western maybe wedding design. I'm trying to figure out what I want to be posting on Instagram. I don't know why I put so much pressure on myself when it comes to what I post on Instagram, but I do. So I'm going to like try and figure that out. But for now, I'm just going to build this out a little bit, and then I'm gonna go on my laptop and do. No, we're gonna stick to the phone because every time I switch to my laptop for some reason, I get overwhelmed. and I want to be self-aware and avoid that right now. It's been 3 minutes and she's already like moving around, so I knew this wasn't gonna last very, very long, but that's okay. Say this. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story. Okay? It's 10 p.m. but I've been watching Bunny for the last few hours, so we're finally clocking into my wedding design job at 10 p.m. So let's spend a quick work block together. I'm gonna say work block because I'm not actually doing a full night. Guys, I do this every... It's been really hard. That's harder than I do this every single time. It's currently 11:49. And what time did I say I was gonna wrap up? To try and be in bed by 11:30. I'm overthinking. There's always a portion, or let me say this, there's always a part of my work, that's not the word I'm looking for. What am I trying to say? There's always a stage in my design process that I always get to when it comes to building out and taking it out of Pinterest, like from my Pinterest mood board to like my branded mood board and like the build out of everything, where I start doubting myself. Okay, and this can go one of two ways. One, I start doubting myself and I just overthink until I just have to be like, okay, I have to stop. Or two, I'm like, let me work through this, because I know that me doubting myself always turns out to be the best like designs. I think every single time I've come up with a design that I've come into a stage where I doubt myself really, really bad, the client always loves it. So I'm working through that right now, but I just wanted to give an update because it's 11:51 now. I just wasted 2 minutes. It's 12:05, so we're not doing too bad. I'm gonna clean the kitchen, just kind of put stuff away, tidy everything up, and then we're gonna to help me with my creativity, but the last few nights I haven't been able to get back into it because I've been working, and tonight I am feeling very inspired, so I'm really excited. I'm not feeling inspired yet to film for TikTok like ideas, and I don't know why that is actually, like, and I don't want to force it because every time I force a video I hate it. So I want to make sure anything that I post I actually like it. I'm finishing up some work right now. And I'll probably be done with this in about like 30 minutes, and I'm gonna feed the baby because I have her. But before I get into like hobbies, I need to make a social post, 2 social posts actually for the social, I can't speak, the social media client that I have. I'm excited, you guys. I don't know why today feels like a good day, but it does. I also want a coffee. It's 4:42 and I'm like, is that a good idea? No, but people have had worst ideas in their life. So.
For us, it's just 8 hour.
I've been loving writing recently, and I've written a few things. I wrote, I don't know if I should be embarrassed by this or proud, but I'm very proud of it. I won't even lie. When it was 6 months, when I hit the 6-month mark of my breakup last year, I wrote a breakup piece, and I'm so proud of that piece. And it was a spur of the moment thing that I literally did at like 3 a.m. But I'm so proud of that piece, and I love the way it was written, and it was genuinely just like my feelings. And it was kind of when I realized that I wanted to actually get into writing a lot more seriously, and just like exploring it as like a genuine hobby of me, like just trying it out and like figuring out how I write and everything. And I really realized like if you want to write, you have to be so open with your emotions. From my perspective, obviously that could change per person, but I think I want to start writing more things like that from my perspective, but doing it in a way that reads as a story. So it's like not really me being like a journal entry type of thing, but more of like a character and building a character world and telling like short stories, but it's my experience because I just find that very therapeutic. It's a few hours later, it's 9:30, but I'm gonna take a shower now and I'm gonna end up the vlog here. But I'm so excited that I got some work done with like outlining what is it called? The article that I'm gonna write on my Substack. As I was about to write it, my niece woke up, so I kind of got a little distracted. But I think tonight I'm gonna just lay in bed. I'm gonna draft that out. I feel like I'm procrastinating because I'm almost like afraid that it's not gonna be good. And that's a full mindset thing. And I feel like it's a perfectionist thing where like you're afraid that it's not gonna be good or it's not gonna be received well or it's just not gonna live up to the expectations that you have for it. So then you kind of just like shut yourself down when it comes to it. But I really want to get out of that habit and start going for the things that scare me. And I think starting new things when you're already scared is a really good way to do that. I'm gonna move into the bathroom. I'm such a perfectionist. I have such bad OCD when it comes to these kinds of things. Like I work on things for so much longer than I actually have to. And it really holds me back with so many things. But I'm in a new era of like productivity where I'm really trying to just get past that and do it. So all this to say, tonight I'm gonna write my first draft and just let it be what it needs to be. And then I'm gonna try to get a long night's rest. It's 9:31 now. I'm gonna shower, and then I do need to make that Instagram post that tonight for my social media client. Has to go out tonight, but I have the idea and concept and everything. I just have to put it together. And I'm gonna try to get to bed early because I have not been going to bed at a good time recently, and my sleep schedule needs to be improved. That is one thing for sure that I want to improve. I will also say I'm kind of like rebranding myself, and not so much like personality wise. I would say like I'm just working on myself. I don't want to say I'm rebranding my personality. Basically like planning out my life.